on TMZ.
Okay, well, this is pretty simple. Nikki Glazer wanted to bang Ben Affleck, but he didn't want to bang her.
When I used to be on Ryan, he would come across very concentrated check mark, yes.
Raya's like a elite dating app.
How do they determine what's elite?
Money, power, fame.
For women, it's just hot. There's no, the women are mostly just hot. Kanye West has made an impossible co-parenting situation with Kim Kardashian. So we dropped the new Two Angry Men podcast where we have Dr. Phil talking about the situation.
The father of 4 of her kids is just uncontrollable. She could get in trouble if he puts the kids at risk.
If DCF gets involved and thinks one parent is not reacting and the other parent is unstable, she could lose custody of these children. That is absolutely a possibility.
Chappell Roan talked about Hot to Go and the impetus for writing it. When she was in high school, there were these girls who were talking about her.
I'm like, she's not hot, but she's pretty.
She was like, I hated being called pretty and not hot.
There is a difference.
Would you rather be pretty or hot?
Pretty.
Every girl would rather be hot.
One thing's for sure you don't want to say, you've got a great personality.
Jenna Ortega, she's on Stephen Colbert, wearing this like red shiny dress.
It's made of glass. Sometimes there's like pieces of it that are poking my ass.
Why would you sit on a dress made of glass?
For fashion.
I'll tell you, beauty messes people up.
Says the guy who got a brand new smile a year ago.
And now, behind-the-scenes photos from the upcoming epic movie, The Odyssey, starring Matt Damon. Wow! Check out that seagull. Also, Matt Damon.
So we have new photos from the set of Odyssey, the new Christopher Nolan film that's been filming all around the Mediterranean in Europe. We got a shirtless Matt Damon being sprayed down by Christopher Nolan himself. He's pretty ripped here.
Yes, Matt is playing the Greek hero Odysseus in the adaptation of Homer's epic poem.
If you went to high school, you know the story.
Whether you actually read it or not. Thanks, Cliff.
We also have the first shots of Zendaya on set. She is playing the goddess Athena, who is an aide to the protagonist Odysseus.
People are very excited. And now there's only one question that remains.
Who's had the better career, Matt Damon or Ben Affleck?
And fight!
Matt Damon by far.
Ben Affleck by far.
I think it's pretty even.
Matt Damon has the whole Bourne series. What does Ben Affleck have?
He has Batman.
He has the failure Batman movies.
Hold on, he also has an Oscar for producing a movie?
He's done a lot of directing, too.
Matt Damon is really consistent.
Ben Affleck's more famous because of who he dates and who he marries. That's why he's bigger.
I just love starting arguments.
You're very good at it. But the important thing to remember is both of these guys are way more successful than any of us. Can't wait to see the movie!
Andy Cohen confronted Kyle Richards on The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills reunions. He brings up that music video that Kyle and Morgan Wade shot.
Putting out a music video that is the two of you as lovers, you can't have your cake and eat it too.
This storyline has been going on with Kyle for like the last couple seasons,
I'm bored with it.
She's still not addressing anything.
My favorite part is that Garcelle just stormed off in the middle of their reunion.
Was I the only one that felt that way?
You tell me who else. Your 4 other people from Twitter?
I am just so sick of it.
Garcelle.
And she quit, and she just didn't come back.
Why was she mad?
They basically called her boring because she doesn't ever tell anything about her life. She questions everyone about like who they're having sex with, but she never speaks about her own sex life.
Isn't she married?
No, she's not married.
Oh, I was gonna say, then it's non-existent.
Why do you guys not have sex if you're married?
Dude, I'm tired, man.
Wait, it's because you're not trying to?
Bro, I'm trying to get to bed.
Damned if you do, damned if you don't. That's the position Kim Kardashian's now in regarding Kanye and their children.
Kanye West has made an impossible co-parenting situation with Kim Kardashian. He's got the anti-Semitic comments. He's exposing North and the others to sort of dangerous situations with the Tate brothers coming over. It's put Kim in a situation where if she doesn't intervene, she could get in trouble.
It's really ironic, but it's true.
Let's call in the doctor.
Clearly, you want the father to be in the child's life if that father is healthy.
Yes, Dr. Phil, who joined Harvey and Mark Garagos on the Two Angry Men podcast and says Kim may have to seek full custody.
He's tried to manage this in a peaceful way to not agitate the father. If DCF gets involved and thinks one parent is not reacting and the other parent is unstable, they will take them.
The idea that Kim Kardashian, who loves these kids, could actually lose custody by doing nothing, even though she loves them, that's breathtaking.
That is absolutely a possibility.
It seems quite easy, right? At some point when your husband is wearing Nazi swastika t-shirts?
Yeah, I'm going for full custody.
And then North, who loves her dad, says, I want a relationship with my father.
That's great, and you will with supervised visitation because he cannot be trusted on his own with the kids.
He has the means and maybe the temperament to just up and disappear with these kids. Who knows?
He has potential of actually becoming violent.
Yes, that's why you need full custody.
That's going to trigger him.
That's going to trigger him. Who cares?
So could Kanye go for full custody saying she's an unfit mother because she let our children hang out with me? How does that work?
So thanks, 2 angry men and 1 reasonable doctor. And Kim, best of luck.
Chappell Roan was on Call Her Daddy podcast, and she says that she's been in a relationship for 6 months.
Is it casual? No. Serious. It's serious.
But they got into a couple other interesting things. She talked about Hot to Go, that song, and kind of the impetus for writing it. She said when she was in high school,
I was standing in line at lunch. There were 2 girls in front of me, like talking about me.
They said that she was like dating somebody, and they were like, wait, who is that?
Oh, you know, she's not hot, but she's pretty. She's like pretty, but she's not like hot.
Oh, she's holding a grudge from high school? Shocking.
Yeah, exactly.
A lot of beauty queens are pretty but not hot.
I want to be the hot girl. I don't want to be called pretty.
Is it an insult to say to a lady, oh, you look so pretty?
No.
There's a difference. Would you rather be pretty or hot?
Pretty.
No, every girl would rather be hot.
No.
Devin, hot sounds slutty.
Yeah. Hot does not sound slutty.
Hot doesn't sound.
When you say a girl is hot, you want to bang her. When you say a girl's pretty, you want to marry her.
One thing's for sure, you don't want to say, you've got a great personality. That we can all agree on.
I don't want to be called pretty.
Not a long time ago, in Santa Barbara mansions far, far away, 2 wealthy women using gluten-free artisanal ingredients battled it out for total control of the hoity-toity universe!
There is a hoity-toity universe.
Yeah, we know. We made that whole graphic. Anyway, the battle between Gwyneth Paltrow and Meghan Markle all started when Gwenny posted this breakfast video.
Because Meghan is so put together and people are so mad about her videos that when Gwyneth did this where she's just no makeup in her PJs, it was seen as shade.
And now Gwyneth is finally addressing it in a Q&A where someone asked, are you comprehending the Meghan Markle beef that social media says you two have?
I genuinely do not understand this at all whatsoever. Do you understand this?
Oh, damn! They're together, so no beef?
I think that Meghan Markle is on the Goop podcast coming up. This is my prediction, that she was on the Goop podcast, so they were hanging out.
This is not beef, though, if they're working together on a podcast. This might be fake beef, is what you're saying.
Yeah.
Oh my God, a fake beef to promote both of their lifestyle brands?
This is a big Goop ad.
It's a big Goop ad, and it's a good Meghan ad, too.
And we ate this fake beef up like Meghan's viral pasta dish. Oh wait, no, that's gross. Who makes spaghetti that way? Anyway, looks like whoever said there was beef here was dead wrong. Not that we'd ever point that person out.
You were wrong.
Yeah, totally wrong.
Never mind, guess we will. So, tune in next time for more grass-fed organic beef in the hoity-toity universe!
That is a beautiful dress you're wearing.
Thanks
What
so
is that
much.
made of?
So for Jenna Ortega, beauty can be a pain in the ass. So she's doing press right now for her film Death of a Unicorn and Wednesday season 2. She's on Stephen Colbert and she's wearing this red shiny dress.
It's made of glass, and I'm not gonna lie, sometimes there's pieces of it that are poking my ass.
Glass?
Fiber?
Wait, will it slice her? Does it cut her?
Well, that's what she says. She's sitting down and she's like, it's kind of poking me in my butt.
Every time I sit.
Why would you sit on a dress made of glass?
For fashion.
Oh my God, that's crazy.
Looks amazing.
It's no different than having Swarovski crystals.
I'll tell you, beauty messes people up.
Says the guy who got a brand new smile a year ago.
Coming up,
Nikki Glaser was on the Goop podcast, and she talked about her time on Raya.
There were so many celebrities that I saw on Raya.
Raya is like a elite dating app, and you have to be invited to it.
How do they determine what's elite?
Listen to all these people who have never been invited to Raya tell you what things to get on Raya.
Plus,
Joe Budden is being sued by the neighbors whose condo he tried to walk into naked. They say this is not just the naked entering the condo. They've been complaining about the noise from his podcast.
What time was it? If it's in the afternoon, too bad, so sad.
Harvey, you called the cops on the 4th of July for fireworks.
No.
You have no leg to stand on.
coming up.
Olivia Dunn is trading in the tiger print for zebra. So she's in the Sports Illustrated swimsuit issue. She looks fantastic. I mean, what else can you say?
I don't think I've ever seen someone more perfect than
Be
her.
right back.
And now it's Ben Affleck and Nikki Glaser in The One That Got Away. Well, not really, because he totally wasn't into it at the time.
When I used to be on Ryan, he would come across very concentrated check mark, yes.
That's comedian Nikki Glaser on the Goop podcast talking to Gwyneth Paltrow, one of Ben's exes, about how she used to swipe right for him all the time on the exclusive dating app Raya, but he never returned the favor.
I know for a fact he had to have seen my profile and gone, nope.
Well, his loss, Nikki, because you're incredibly beautiful, absolutely hysterical, and a total catch, which apparently aren't criteria for being on Raya.
There's a panel of judges who evaluate applicants based on social media presence, professional achievements, and general influence.
Social media presence?
Seriously, how shallow? But make sure to follow TMZ on Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook.
There's definitely a reason she's raising this now, as opposed to when he was with J-Lo or something like that.
What do you mean?
This is her Travis Kelce.
Oh, like how Travis manifested dating Taylor Swift into reality? Could be. But hold on, Nikki already has a boyfriend! Cue the fun fact that makes her extra awesome.
She also said on the podcast that he's allowed to sleep with other women, but she doesn't do it.
Ben Affleck would click if she had stated that in her profile.
Either way, Glaser says Andrew Garfield was another who never matched with her.
Now he regrets it.
I'm sure now, but like, why not then?
Yeah,
Because I hadn't seen Dr. Diamond yet.
Oh, Dr. Diamond, we can only imagine what Hollywood would look like without your plastic surgery miracles.
He had to have seen my profile and gone, nope.
Do you think this is good for wrestling?
Yeah. We got The Miz at LAX, and the biggest story right now in wrestling and in pop culture is that John Cena is no longer a good guy in the WWE.
Revenge is best served cold, and I pay you back by ripping your heart out.
And we talked to The Miz about this.
Haven't I been telling everyone that John Cena is already a heel? Really? Since the beginning. But no one believes me because I'm the bad guy.
But ultimately, this is like amazing for wrestling. They're on Netflix now too, and it's just boomed.
When you guys think of wrestling, does anyone else think of Brendan Dassey?
You talking about from Making a Murderer?
Yeah, you know, they had the confession and he just wanted to leave to go watch like WrestleMania.
April 10th is WrestleMania.
Your dad's taping it.
Yeah, but I don't get to see it.
You think of Brendan Dassey all the time?
Yeah, it's so sad. Like, no one thinks about that.
That is what I think about.
That's what keeps you up at night? A little bit.
Take care, brother. Thank you.
Animals roam the world naked, which is why they're sometimes called Nature's Joe Budden, who, if you recall, showed up at his neighbor's door last December in full naked nudity. And now?
Joe Budden is being sued by the neighbors whose condo he tried to walk into naked.
They also released the ring cam images of him.
Oh, God.
Which aren't the most flattering.
Oh, stop. No one looks good when they show up naked at your door. In any case, the neighbors have lawyered up.
They are now suing. Their names are John and Yulia Aksoy, and they say this is not just the naked entering the condo. They've been complaining about the noise from his podcast, that it's too loud. They said back in October he recorded an episode of his podcast where they deliberately played loud music that had gunshots and siren sound effects.
Shout out to every girl out there in scrubs right now. Hold up, man.
Joe Budden, his attorneys say that Yulia has made racist comments about Joe Budden, although the Aksoys deny that. Joe Budden says he has recordings of it, and they're like, well, show the recording, bring the proof, and he hasn't yet.
In the meantime, Joe's neighbors also say
that he's been smoking weed in the common areas. It's unhealthy for their daughter.
It says he left ashes on their property.
It's a nuisance.
Smoking is not a nuisance.
If it infects your apartment, sure.
It's not a nuisance.
I can't believe you're complaining about this. If this was your neighbor in your unit, you would have them shot on site.
I am a get-along kind of guy.
You called the cops on the 4th of July for fireworks.
For your information, it wasn't the 4th of July, it was a birthday party! Which isn't much better, but if you're gonna criticize, get your facts straight. Joe Budden, naked ring cam us out of here!
Olivia Dunn is trading in the tiger print for zebra. She's in, once again, the Sports Illustrated swimsuit issue. Now, she was a star gymnast at LSU. They are the Tigers. She looks fantastic. I mean, what else can you say?
I don't think I've ever seen someone more perfect than her.
How do you ever wear this swimsuit for real, though? I mean, it's going straight up your choo-choo.
I've always wondered that, though. Is that not uncomfortable?
Yes.
Are you? Please stop.
What?
You can't say bad things about Tommy.
Oh, no, I actually did wonder that too. It does seem uncomfortable.
What?
Thongs.
Wait, what did you just say?
You know, thong bikinis, when the string goes up your butt.
But how do you know?
No, it just seems like
that's why he's asking
you. Do you have some information you'd like to share?
Harvey's like, actually, it's not that bad. That thong Speedo in the pool.
Every time he switches from the backstroke, you're like, whoa.
God, would you stop?
Coming up.
Robert De Niro wins Father of the Year because his 1-year-old Gia, he got a special video made for her from Miss Rachel.
Are you talking to
Oh, God.
me? Hi, Gia. It's Miss Rachel.
Robert De Niro wins Father of the Year because his 1-year-old Gia, he got a special video made for her from Miss Rachel.
Who's Miss Rachel?
She's the biggest thing in children's TV or whatever. And so De Niro went on the Drew Barrymore show and talked about how Miss Rachel is so big in his household with Gia. And Drew actually got a video from Miss Rachel to Gia.
What does a taxi say? Beep, 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 beep. What does a taxi driver say? Are you talking to
Oh, God.
me?
Oh, my God.
She's worth like $200 million.
What?
This video right here, 101 million views.
Here, play it. She's annoying, but
I already have them queued up, actually.
You're already halfway through the video.
Let's practice asking for help. I need help.
do you just play that over and over at work?
Yay, great job.
Coming up.
Team USA sprinter Gabby Thomas, who just got engaged to her boyfriend, Spencer McManus.
How did he propose?
It was at an Airbnb in Texas. They went up on the rooftop. Had no idea it was coming, but there was a photographer. It was a nice setting.
Wait. Had no idea it was coming. There was a photographer.
Team USA sprinter Gabby Thomas is used to gold, but she has some diamonds in her life now. She just got engaged to her boyfriend, Spencer McManus.
How did he propose?
It was at an Airbnb in Texas. They went up on the rooftop and she was completely surprised. Had no idea it was coming, but there was a photographer. It was a nice setting.
Wait. Had no idea it was coming. There was a photographer.
No, they do like a surprise photographer now.
Do you like choose the ring without asking?
No, you need them.
But if you ask about what kind of ring do you want, they know.
The girl always has a clue.
Yeah. If you're in a relationship with someone, you should have talked about marriage before you actually get proposed.
But how do you do that?
What do you think of marriage? You ask like in a hypothetical.
There's no hypothetical. When you raise it, it's ding, 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 right?
Usually, it's like the guy is staring at you in bed. It's like a beautiful morning, and the guy looks at you.
What?
Yes, and he's like, I can't see myself with anybody else but you.
He's staring at you like, when is she gonna leave?